cinematic. All right. So, I'm real excited today because this is our first delivery of the Vincfer, which, as you can see, Harley is very interested in getting into herself. She cannot wait to see this bike come out of the box. I swear, she's been sniffing this thing every chance she gets. She really wants to find out what's in here. So we're gonna do an unboxing, and we're going to hopefully quench your and her curiosity as to how this is. The reason I'm really excited about this bike particularly is it is a direct competitor to a very popular bike. There we go. That sells really, really well, but we're actually able to sell it for a little less and with a little bit better specifications. So that's actually really gets me excited whenever we can give you a better deal. So I think that even though he may not be familiar with the Vincfer as a name, I think that once you see that it's basically the same thing with a slightly better battery as is sold to you from electric XP, I think you'll agree that we're doing the right thing here. Let's dig into it. What's up, Hart? I know you're always so curious. Hey, you know the nice thing about this one, dog? There's not going to be a lot of assembly, so let's see here. Bump into some of the other bikes in the way. Let me just get right into this. Actually, I'm going to grab one of these and just give you a little view. This isn't the best cam. I'll actually get another one on my phone, probably a lot better. But what it looks like inside. So here's the back half, here's the front half, it's already folded. There's the seat, everything's wrapped, zip tied, it's all complete. You don't even need to assemble it. All you have to do is pull it out of the box, clip it all together, take off the styrofoam, and it's ready to go. Let's do that, huh? Now, let's see here. Normally, I might actually cut the front of the box open. But, where's the iron? This one. Wow, this one even came with the pedals on it. So we got our PX3, which is our other foldable bike. It did not have pedals. You had to attach the pedals, which is no big deal. Oh, that's a nice owner's manual, actually. Oh, that's thick. Oh, that is actually, that's really nice. If you didn't see this, this is a really, really nice owner's manual. It's well put together. It's pictures are nice. Explains everything pretty easily. All right. Oh, I see. That's all the way down. Okay. That makes sense. Tighten that. The pedals pop out. Yeah, I mean, we got some good info, data. This is nice because a lot of times you don't even get a manual. So that's a good thing. Again, this is the Vincfer VX2. We sell this for $950 shipped, delivered to you, $950. It is the same as a electric XP 2.0 as far as the model and specifications. Ours comes with, our tires are 4-inch where theirs are 3, according to their specs that I was reading. We have it compared on our website as well. Additionally, the battery in this one, according to the specs, should be a 10.4, and theirs, I believe, is a 9.6 or something, 9.4. So you get a slightly larger battery too for less money, and we're here to help you as well. Let's go ahead and just get this all taken care of. Does have the placer. Okay, so that's good. Share that part. And you see they put a little cardboard cover on it. Oh, that's nice. There's the battery. Scuff marks. It is locked in, so we will do that. Grab my favorite thing to use on this, snips. I prefer to snip all these little clips and stuff off, so I don't have to work a lot of it. Usually there's like a million of these you have to pull off. Not a million, but at least like 10 or 15. There's like super easy. I'm sure that's the charger. Let's check out the charger, shall we? So we got here a charger. Pretty, I guess it's a standard 2 amp. Yep, 2 amp, 54.6 volt. For those of you that don't know, bikes that are rated at 48 volt will actually charge up to a total of 54 volts in the battery. It's just how they're set up. They're rated lower. 48 volts is the operating voltage. It's not necessarily the clean voltage. That actually, let's kind of go. Oh, there's one right there. There's one back here holding the two together. There's one holding the charger box on. Let's see here. Look, Harley, it's turning into a bike. Oh, got a little cardboard on here. Well, better cardboard than it being busted. There's that. Alright. Okay. That's pretty much it. It's all done. No, I'm kidding. Let's put that down. So this does have to be inserted into here. Show you that real quick. It's about all the assembly there really is. Just taking this tube. And there's a little notch here, You'll make sure you line those two up correctly. Well, first you want to make sure it's unlocked so you can actually slide the tube in. Then slide the tube in thusly. Back down a little. Put that on. Watch how easy. Boom. Well, we're done. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm gonna do that a lot because this one is so easy. It really doesn't require any tools. I mean, I'm just using the snips because that's what I like to use with the snips. Those are my favorite thing. Harley, don't play with the snips. Don't. You're gonna cut yourself. That's a demon bear, by the way. She is, I have nicknamed her that. She does stuff that's just like, what are you doing? You're crazy. Okay, so there we go. Throttle, on-off control. Seat is flipped. There we go. All right. A lot of this is just unwrapping it. I mean, it's all put together, basically assembled. Like I said, just slide that tube in, adjust it to the height you want. Here we are, fenders are on and everything, ready to go. So, the next thing, I can actually see it. Ta-da! Okay, we're done. It's part of it. We're going to take the battery out real quick, and we're gonna verify what size battery is actually in here. So, let's see. Oh, look at that. That was something I forgot. This has a shock seat post, which is kind of interesting. I haven't had one of these before, so it looks a little rough. So that will be neat. I'm gonna try one of those. It gives you a little cushiness, a little bounciness in the back because we don't. This is a solid back end. It's not a. I'm sure there's some adjustment for that too. I'll play with that a little bit because that little rubber guard thing is ripped on this one, so it's not gonna hold or stay. It's not a big deal, really. That seat post, we put a little tape on that, it'd be fine. Pretty normal for things like that in shipping. Just a little, it came all funky because when it got pushed down in the tube. I can always get a new one of those if I wanted to. It's not a big deal to me because this is going to be our demo. And kind of like the VX2 that I mentioned earlier, we're probably just going to beat it to death. And so the VX2, I was riding earlier and doing a canvassing video with it and just realizing in the almost 6 months that we've had it, it has just been beaten down. I mean, I need to put it through some maintenance for sure, but I've loaned it out to people and stuff, and it just did not come back in the best condition. And I laugh because even though I would say it's not in the best condition, it was still very rideable. I mean, I rode up and down the strip twice on it, still had battery left. I mean, it was fun. And even though it was not like anything special looking bike, it was funny to see how many people kept looking as I went zipping by at like 25 miles an hour on the bike. Like, whee! You know, they're like, what the hell? Again, 20 by 3 or 4-inch tires on ours. Front and rear illumination. Where are the keys? There we go. Here are the keys. So the other thing, they're the Woozing brake handles, which isn't a big deal. And when it comes to these parts, they are important, but for these types of bikes, it's not as important to have a high performance brake cover. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, let's see here. So this is the weird part about this one, right? Is that it does require you to put the key underneath like that. It's very strange. Which is one of the biggest complaints about this design. The electric XP 2.0 as well as other bikes of this design is that the key is in this really odd spot. And that's all because of where the battery is placed. There's also a charging port here on the side. And so, you can't see, but excuse me, over here, or you can take out the battery and take it inside and charge it. So, let's see if there's anything else in here I might have missed. Nope. You gotta check sometimes. So there's no cover for the plug, which I don't really think is an issue very much because usually that's not a problem in the first place. Alright, that's all very good. Loose. Alright. All looks good, actually. All very. Let's. Oop. Ow! Ooh, there we go. And then make sure we're all. Might have to do some adjustments, but we'll see. So I didn't even break out the rack because it comes fully assembled. So let me. Yeah, it looks like it did get bent a little in shipment, which is unfortunate. It does seem to happen from time to time. We'll see here. The nice thing is, when it comes to the derailleur, right, you can actually give it a little pull and straighten out. So that one is really close to the wheel though, and does make me wonder a little bit about that. So it is a, wow, that's a Shimano Tourney TZ. So, whew. Alrighty. Okay, so turn that down. Oh, sorry. And it does come on, and the dog wants in for a second, so hold on a sec. Whoop. There you go, bud. Okay, so that checks out. We've got the Splo 14th to 28th tooth. 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 speed. We have a 500 watt geared hub motor. It does put out more than 500 watts, depending on how you have it set up here in the controller. So you can turn this up in the controller and actually have it put out more power. So the wattage has more to do with the amperage and stuff. So this is our demo unit. I can tell you it looks nice. I'm gonna actually take this out here in a minute, ride it around a little bit, see if there's anything needs adjustment. I'm sure it does. It feels but yeah. So that's another advantage. So when I've compared this model and set up to the electric XP 2.0, I found that it is the same frame, that it's essentially the same motor. We're providing you with a shock seat for free. In the Vincfer, it has a rear rack, has basically the same power motor. And I think, we're gonna check this right now, that it has a higher powered battery. Let's get in here real quick. This is the part. There we go. So it's click, click to get it out, okay? And you will need to pull the key out once you've done that. And slides right out. Well, right out is a relative term, relative definition. Let's see here. There's a patent number on it, which is always nice to find. Caution, no. It's 2020. So there's no specific markings as to the power rating on this battery pack. However, I am going to say that Pasolec has been very accurate when it comes to their overall ratings when I've gotten their battery packs and their other bikes and stuff. If it comes with a 13 amp, they say it's a 13 amp. Sometimes they may round up if it's like a 0.8. This one with the weight, I'm gonna say it's at least a 10 amp. So I'm guessing the 10.6 would be correct. I don't feel the need to take it apart and verify that. I might even be able just to look up some of the part numbers on here and see. 0.7. Yeah, but I'm guessing it's just built for spec, and these specs are 10.4. You could get a larger battery. I think these battery packs go all the way up to a 14 amp hour. So if you really, really wanted some longevity, you could get another one, another battery pack, or just a larger battery pack and be able to ride it for longer. So what I would recommend too with this, and it may sound weird, but let's say first take it like this. So right, let's roll this bad boy back out. Ew. There we go. Take it back down. So to give you an idea of the hinge mechanism, it closes snugly. Right, that looks like actually. There we go. So this one is a little tight, I will say that. So as far as putting them through, so I would recommend taking, I mean obviously, because the way it's set up, but also for your own convenience, taking one of these keys off, like so. And then, you know, just leave that one in if you want. Carry this one as a spare, leave it at home, what have you, in case you lose or, heaven forbid, break that one off in there. But I figure, you know, if you want a bike that is like the XP by Electric and you want to save some money on it and get a few extras like large battery, cushiony seat post, get to talk to me, then yeah, I say give this a shot. So that's in the handles. Yeah. The Vincfer VX2 unboxing, ready to go. Battery's even charged. I'm gonna take it out and go ride it around. It's all right. So I just took the VX2, which is our model that's similar to the Electric XP 2.0, out for a spin. Pardon me, and it does great. It's nice and solid. Had it up to about 28 on the flat, and on downhill it was easily getting 30 to 32. Went 3 miles on here already, and battery's still pretty charged. Let's check the actual voltage here. Okay, 30.3. Oh, turn the headlight off. There it is, 50.5. I got confused with the other display. So we only use a little less than 4 volts on there and put 3 miles on it. So good little bit there. You can see a little look around. Here, got the fender, the headlight. It's got the shock forks. Vincfer VX2. Kind of cool that way. And yep, I thought I might needed to have adjusted the derailleur, but it looks like it's good. I just had to bend it out a little bit. That does happen sometimes in shipping, you can see. So not a bad derailleur. It's a Shimano Tourney TZ. See, the lights are on, fender's in there. So not bad. This is a fun little ride, actually. And I will say, using this suspension seat is interesting. I've never had one of these before, and maybe I need to tighten it or something. Somehow I can adjust it, I'm sure. But it wobbles back and forth when I pedal, so it's kind of a weird feeling, a strange feeling there. But it definitely works. I mean, I hit bumps, and it gave me cushioning, and yeah, this is definitely nicer than having nothing and just having the seat smash my butt. Oh, look, there's a little, I guess that, it does, I see. Ah, okay, and then you can really adjust it down in there. Got it, okay. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Neat, that is a neat bike. The Vincfer VX2, we sell this $950 delivered to your house. As you saw in the video, pull it right out of the box, take the stuff off, put the handlebars in, turn it on and ride.